Hello guys, welcome to my channel. How are you today? Oh, my doggo came to say hello. Hmm? Oh. Oh. Say hi. Say hi to the camera here. So I have a channeled message because I was having a dream. I must say that I was having a lot of issues last few days. There was a lot of energetic interference, and I couldn't upload my videos. Some of them were really maybe too much for now, like for real. Maybe it's going to be another time to get back to this conversation. There was like some really dark layered themes are being revealed, so maybe just too much for now. So today I was having a dream. I was a witness. There was a need to call the higher ups, and the higher ups were there were 12, 6 on the left pillar and 6 on the right pillar, and then came the 13. The 13 was, it was different. It was having like this long cape and having just eyes. There was no mouth, no nose. It was just like eyes. Really long head, and this being was the 13, and all of the 6 on the left and 6 on the right, they were just cloaked and faceless, and they were looking for a candidate that is the most qualified right now for this mission. And the mission is one is going for a mission being as a whistleblower. So probably I'm talking to a whistleblower today, and one of them is false messiah. And it was like there was a few candidates there. It was just like this white room, nothing was there, just all white. And it was just a table there and people being questioned. There are like 3 to 4 or 5 people competing for the position. They're all answered the call, but someone is like the most prepared and the most ready for it. So yes, and yeah, what was the most important thing, that you as a whistleblower, you know who false messiah is. So there is going to be some witnessing of clashing the whistleblower and the false messiah. There is going to be an event that is going to dissolve and dismiss a lot of like things that were created in chaos energy, and let's see what is going on with both of them. So probably the whistleblower could met, it's a big possibility that you've been like maybe in a relationship with a false messiah before. But if this is your relationship, this is like way back, like, it's not X, it's XXXX, like way back. So you know this person. I was been there as a witness, so like probably I'm talking to someone who is going to be initiated to a mission for a whistleblower, or has been, or maybe you are going to witness both of them, and you will have to use discernment on which is what, who is who. Yeah, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse. You know, this is like what the false Messiah is representing. They're showing their that they are very emotional, that they have like, you know, the good things to offer to people. Like they're being like empaths, but it's like it's really being the opposite of that. This person is like acting that they're feeling, they're very like emotionally manipulative. They're hiding their true fears. And the true fear of the false messiah is being exposed. So that's why like the whistleblower is here. So this could be feminine energy showing as a false messiah. But it's not gender. And Six of Swords in reverse. For my whistleblower and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is what I was, because I'm putting two separated energy, right? So the Six of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Swords as a whistleblower. A whistleblower will not find peace until he or she. So we have like two feminine energies here. So take what it resonates. This does not have to be a gender. But the whistleblower, the Queen of Swords, their soul cannot like rest until the justice is going to prevail. Yeah, not going to be happy until this has been the Queen of Swords is not afraid of telling the truth, and it's not afraid to take like the difficult decisions. Give me one more with the Queen of Swords and Six of Swords. It's in the nature of the Eight of Swords. Now, when the Queen of Swords like really put the mind into something, she will not find peace until the last puzzle will be like fitting in. Very strong willpower here, and it's like it's the energy like this energy of mental clarity, because the whistleblower wants to like free you. Often they are being like misunderstood in what they represent, not being really liked for what they have to offer. The truth of the whistleblower as the Queen of Swords. This is not funny. This is not something you will not like. The delivery, you will not like something because it's going to be like the truth, and the truth with no hiding. No hiding. Yes, Six of Cups in reverse. The Tower online. This is what it's waiting here. This is a test. And the whistleblower and the false messiah are definitely knowing each other. They having a false contract that someone still believes that it's like on. But it's like, it's definitely on, but on a different terms. Like someone didn't like read the this small lines, and nobody like is reading on the contracts. Someone was just like having a lot of like accusation and assumptions for something. So this, you know, um, yeah, give me more on the false messiah. You know, because they are showing, you know, as like two different energy. Like everybody says, like, yeah, I want the Queen of Cups, you know, nurturing, very emotional, like, you know, it can be moody, but still, like, you know, who wants like Queen of Swords, very sharp, intelligent, cutting throats and heads with the truth, right? Like, respected boundaries here. She, people who know who the Queen of Swords is, they do not want to play with that kind of energy, you know, because her truth will cut you off. So in the same time, with the false messiah, you know, yeah, exactly, Ace of Pentacles. He can say all the right things, you know, like really, like when people are hearing the false messiah speak, he's like, oh my god, this is like so nice, like almost like feel like hope for humanity. um Very good at manipulating, very good. And they're showing as like someone who is a savior, you know. He or she brings like the information and the qualities that people can attach to and say like, yes, we were waiting on you, on someone like you. This person could like be very well established financially, can have like their own business, could be certified like healer or something. But this is with this new age spiritualism, where it's so hard to see, to understand like who or what is like for you to have like some sort of like alternative like therapy. No, people are doing everything right now, everyone is everything. So that's why discernment is going to be needed, because like I said, like take what it resonates. You could be a witness, both of them, but probably I'm talking to a whistleblower being initiated, and it's going to clash with the false messiah that you once knew, I would say. Someone from your past that there is a broken contract between you and them. But still, there is something that needs to like be, and like the truth needs to be exposed. And if the whistleblower has the mission, um, you know, he's not gonna rest until the truth is out. So yeah, when we are speaking about like the truth, like, you know, you can see like the difference between this like both sides, like really. And it's like really obvious that people would like love and like more the false messiah than this, because the whistleblower is not going to sugarcoat anything. Like the truth is the truth. Like, you know, what is the saying? If the truth will kill them, let them die, or something like that. Um, but yeah, like this is the focus. This is the mission. They both like, you know, this is even in the dream. You know, there was like six and six of them, and the 13 as the hierarchy, um, the 13 presence, and was like just, you know, it's done. There was definitely about duality. So like the whistleblower and the false messiah are just like on the other side of the coin. Um, they both have their own mission, you know. But like this person is showing like how they're showing this like fake tears, fake remorse, and they could like really be good at like leading people astray. Mm, you know, being misled. But you know what, this person is like saying, it's like really like balls onto to our ears. You know, it's like, wow, like this is really something new. And like people really, you know, because like the false messiah needs like worshippers, you know, followers, which is like different, because like the whistleblower doesn't need anyone, you know. He's good on their own, like speaking the truth, he's a lone wolf. um and it's different. So with this energy here, with the false messiah, it's, you know, it may really like sound good what they're saying, but like sooner or later the energy start feeling like off. The body is telling that something is off with that person, with something. So it's important to use discernment, like how you're believing, because like you can be this, this could create like so many followers that it could be like really dangerous, you know. And there is a lot of false messiah being initiated into this world, like with different time zones and different places, and because they have always a mission and they're always like clashing, like someone, you know. What is the difference between these two, you know? Is that the false messiah is, what is the most afraid is exposure. And we are talking also about like the narcissist. You know, there's so much narcissistic tendencies in this world. We are living in narcissistic world right now. um, you know, it's different than disorder, but a lot of people are narcissistic. um, and it's like the same. Narcissist is also like what it's, they're showing them, nobody's like expecting them to be like that. You know, they're showing outside the different picture, like people and family say, oh, he or she is not like that, he's so nice, so kind. Yeah, 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 this is the picture. This is about this emotionally manipulative, using, you know, the heart and emotions to manipulate, which is like, it's dangerous, right? Playing with people's emotions, and minds. So like I said, the difference between these two is that the false messiah is afraid of exposure, and the whistleblower is the exposure. So it's a clashing, and it's going to clash, and he's going to reveal something really. It's almost like the spells are going to be broken. This is like, this was like pre-ordered. That's why I'm seeing this, and now like this could not take place, you know, because my readings are timeless. This could be like anytime, or it has happened yet. But it's definitely very significant for someone, like the barrier of the truth will definitely prevail, even if it's not like liked and well respected when they're speaking the truth, which is, you know, the hardest part here. It's easier to listen to the lies than accept the truth, because the truth is not, it's not fluffy. It's not like the bubbles and butterflies and unicorns. It's not. But like the whistleblower has like the courage. That's why they're like initiation to this, because their role is, was being like prepared for their whole life, and experiences that they have, like that they can stand like very firmly in sovereign energy. They knew who they are, like they can walk alone, they can represent the truth when no one else is believing that. Probably like they're always like too ahead, and they're being hated for their speeches because they have so much to say. So that's why often they are like really misunderstood, really misunderstood. And what is the advice for the whistleblower here? What is going to happen between the whistleblower and the false messiah? But don't forget, you know this person. Your paths definitely crossed before. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, this spread that I'm doing right now, it looks very beautiful and like really clear on the mind. It's almost like oh, I'm getting so much. There is this is the, it's definitely about the physical. We are talking about the earth energy, we're talking about the pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. But this is like the spiritual inheritance. Someone is going to step like their whole bloodline was being the bloodline of the whistleblowers. There are some generation, I feel like the two generations was being like skipped, but there was a line. If there was like in the book, there was like there is a name and it's connected to the